I am smoking up, and I'm deleting some apps and features from my computer. Let me fix it. My headwear. And I'm calculating my head and how much money do I save, and also is it that much healthier, to smoke this? Oh, can't see it too well. I don't wanna. This is how it looks like. See, it's cigarette tobacco. It has plenty of nicotine in it. It's not like the regular pipe. I mean, it's it's cigarette pipe tobacco. It's for pipe, but it has a very big, not a big, but a strong hit when I inhale. Especially this, not the other tobacco. And this I take it into my lungs. And there's other ones that they say you probably shouldn't. It doesn't have that good of a feeling. But I started thinking. Let's see. This is yeah. I got It's like an OCD. Another thing, I had it for a while, a lot of time in my life. Also, was talking about how I'm not saying I'm hoarding, but I do buy, collect stuff, and I do use them. I'm just like, it's such a mess. My apartment here, the basement. But that's another time. I think it's a form of PTSD. I went to like a shock. From the Roy Police Department. So after that, I was a little messed up. Even when I was living, in my SUV, like it was just like a mess, and I hated it. I couldn't stand it. I couldn't even clean it. I couldn't get myself to clean it. I tried a little, but it got so cold I couldn't do this and that. No bathroom, and I was all over the place. But anyway, not about that. It's about the bugler, something like that. But it's the menthol cigarette tobacco. Menthol cigarette tobacco. I mean, it's cigarette tobacco. So basically, it's even when you look at it, how thin they are. If you break down a cigarette, it's pretty much like that. And they have, I don't want to say cheaper tobacco, but they have big bags for like $20, $30, but they're just huge. I don't know. I don't know if I want to try them. I always go for these kinds. There's different kinds. There's let me show. Did I throw it out? Because I kept some tips. They have the regular Turkish and American blend cigarette tobacco. This is I guess this is this is the gold, mellow and rich. I don't know if it's regular. They have different kinds. They have another blue one version of that. I never had it. Well, I did. There's a Captain Black. There's all sorts of different kind of cigarette tobacco. There's tops. I hit too hard. But when I was calculating it, I paid at this place $5.34 for 0.65 of an ounce. There's certain ones you buy and it's like ounce and a half, which is it's a little bit more expensive. It's like twice the price. So I thought it was a lower quality or something like that. Then I just read, oh well, it's 0.65 of an ounce, and you don't feel it when you buy it. It feels like the same. It's just that it's a little bit thicker to some degree, but compared to a pack of Newports. In Jersey, they're like over $10 a pack of Newports. When I started, even when I came out of someplace, and I haven't smoked for like a month, over a month or something, the cigarettes, nothing. And yeah, I smoked the Newports, I'm gonna smoke again. And I started smoking these and this and something else. And I said, I don't want cigarettes anymore. But then I started again. And you know what it is? It's like, I would buy cigarettes here in Jersey and it was like $21 for 2 packs a day. I started smoking, I would just smoke 2 packs of Newports. I couldn't help it. I was like, oh, I'm gonna bring myself down to a pack. I couldn't do it anymore. Maybe I'm just, maybe my habit or addiction to, the nicotine or the tobacco, got to a certain level. I can't bring myself to a lower level, But $21 a day, and this one, I know for a fact. I'm pretty sure I didn't buy it yesterday. I'm not sure. It's like I was going around so many. It's not that I was going around so many places, but I will catalog it. But even if it's for a day, $5.34 versus $21. But I do think I could keep the 0.65 of an ounce, which is like little bit over half of an ounce for 2 days, you know, and it's a different experience from the pipe. It hits me really hard, much harder than, like, you know, let's say this. Yeah, the guy was like, I'm spelling it wrong. I'm like, yeah, you probably are. Vanilla, but this is the brand Vanilla, and I can't tell you I can't tell you which total brand they get it from somewhere. There's a lot of places, you know, they just measure it per ounce, and you know it's like usually four. This place is $4.75 an ounce for this. You know, a lot of places they sell for $4 an ounce. You know, this is how much a cleaner hand. I'm pretty sure this you're not supposed to even take in your lungs. That's what the guy said. Like, oh, you're gonna hurt yourself. It's a totally different smoking experience. So you know, I actually kind of like the Bugler. Maybe I'm just still on the, you know, that the Newport, that cigarette fix, you know. But thinking about the price for 2 days, $5.34. You know, that comes down to $2, and I calculated before, and 67 cents, $2.67 a day versus $21 and, like, you know, and change. You know, so we're looking at, like, you know, $19 difference. You know, and is it healthy? I mean, I don't know. I mean, you know, I could probably smoke cigarettes, this and that, and you know, I can't tell you in the short term if it's healthier because it's cigarette tobacco, right? But it does, because of the pipe, it just hits a lot harder. And you know, I take like maybe 4, 5, 6 hits. You know, I relax, and then sometimes I go for a while and I just don't touch it. You know, I don't even do I think about it when I'm out and about. If I don't bring it, oh, I'm like, oh, I should, but like, yeah, I'm doing something, so I don't care, you know. But I do like smoking it, you know. I like smoking. It's just the matter of price, you know. And I'm not even gonna say, you know, if you go to like different states in Virginia, you know, or North Carolina, you probably even buy it cheaper. They do have big tubs of like Bugler or like other ones, and it's like $30, $40, but you know, you get you know, a whole a bigger container for a longer period of time, you know. Uh, in New Jersey, a pack of cigarettes. I mean, in Virginia, last I remember, it went up to like $7 or something. It used to be six and something, you know, and then it just skyrocketed like $1. You know, it is a big difference. I did buy cartons in Virginia, and a carton of Newports was like $70 and change. I want to say $75 to $78. So that's, you know, $7.50 to $7.50 to $7.80 a pack. Let's say $7.50 a pack a cigarette Newports. You know, and you get 20 packs in there. Did I mess that up? No, what am I saying? You get 10 packs. I always mess that up. Let me see. Can't believe it. Alright, let's go to New Jersey. How much is a carton? Oh yeah, 83. Oh yeah, it's. I saw a lot of places like 88, 90, but all right. But no, I'm pretty sure it's 10 packs. Yeah. Yeah, 10 packs. So in Virginia, it was like close to 70. I mean, that doesn't look like like a big difference, you know. Um, and here's the yearly expenses, but you know, when I'm going with this, you know, even if I went to Virginia, you know, and I bought like a whole carton for like, you know, 70, $75, you know, it would go in a week because I smoked 2 packs of Newports in a week, you know, $21 a day times 7 days a week. That's $147 a week. I think around it was $150 a week versus like what? Well, once every 2 days, it's 4, 6, 3. Let's make it four. Four of these, you know, that's $20, $21. Comes down to like one smoking day, you know. This versus This versus cigarette. Pack of cigarette smoking. You know, cigarette pack smoking, whatever. Packety cigarette pack. How many times can you smoke a pack before you realize you should switch to something else? Yeah, is it healthy? I don't really know. I didn't study it that much. It does feel much smoother and I like it, and I enjoy it more than just going through a cigarette, this and that, just flicking it, this or saving it. It's like gross. This isn't that much cleaner to begin with. I mean, after you burn it, it does have a good scent. I love the aroma. You have to clean it. I mean, obviously, this and that. But the money wise, I mean, yeah, let's say it's like $20 for this for a week versus uh 14. It'll be 14 packs in a week. So it'll be a carton and four more packs. So a carton and a half. Yeah, I mean, it's just it adds up, and it's much not just much cheaper, but it's not that bad. I remember this. My aunt in Poland used to do that. They had like a little machine, plastic machine, and you just roll their cigarettes. There's another guy. He was on Vaughn Live. Internet Live Block he used to do that too. But if you buy the Bugler, they do give you the rollies. Except I rolled the ones I didn't like it. But they do have the machines. You could just make your own cigarette. I just I really don't like the cigarette experience. I'm over that. I'd rather have the pipe smoking experience. But you could, let's say, I spent, let's say $20 on this a week, so that's $80 a month, right? Times, times a year, which is 12 months, so that's 800 for 10 days. 800 for 10 days, $20 a week. 4 weeks in a month, so that's $80, right? $80, 800. Oh, geez. $960 a year. $960 a year for this, right? At least I'm thinking right. So we're talking about $1,000 a year for my smoking habit, just for the Bueller. What about a pack of Newports? Like there's people that smoke like 2, 3 Newports a day. I mean that's cheaper, probably a lot healthier. Like people that smoke a pack even, or like me 2 packs. That's excessive. That's a lot. You know. But let's say a carton of Newports, carton and a half. I spend like $150 a week, so that's $600 a month. Yeah, that comes down to over $6,000, 7,000, almost $7,000 a year for my smoking habit, and that's like if I buy a carton for like around $80 or something like that. I mean, if I buy a 2 pack, like New Jersey prices $10, $11 a pack, $21 a day. That's much more expensive. They do the math right. It's off by a couple, but I'll probably save. Uh, I'll save some money if I buy a carton, but in the long run, it's just a lot of money spent. And it's a whole different experience. I thought I was saving a lot, this and that, like buying cars. Yeah, you do save even if you buy it from a different state, but in all honesty, I mean, uh, there's so many things out there you just haven't discovered. Like before, I haven't opened my eyes to that. I think I smoked out of a pipe when I was like 5, 6 years old. It was for something else, but other than that, I mean, I never really touched it. Until like a year ago. I just felt like if I'm gonna save on cigarettes or something. I'm just gonna buy a pipe and just let's see what it does. I stumbled upon it, and the fact that they said a carton of like, did I say? Did it say Newports is $82 in New Jersey? Minimum legal. Box 100s. Yeah, I'm really not big on the 100s. They're not that bad, but should I just call somebody? I don't feel like it. Oh, here it is. Oh, this is what 2020 could have hit 12. They didn't really hit. I go places like the Wawa and they're like 10 and change. You know they're still not that bad. Oh wow. But this is a pack. Well, California has a $2.87 tax, so that's over $12. New Jersey, yeah, it's still pretty high. Really, is it really like that? I don't even know. Yeah, I mean, let's see though. Oh, where that? Oh, come on, bro. I really don't want to fuck with this. All right, let's see. New Jersey. 922 tax, same as similar as that. It says 992, 10 1192. Well, it says it's almost $12. Wow. I don't believe that. I mean, that's crazy, but alright, where's. I think. Oh, Virginia's right here. Alright. Yeah, it's under $8 a pack. So we're talking about $3-4 difference according to this. It was like, and you buy a carton, uh, so that's 780. Yeah, it's around $78. But you do get a whole carton and it's efficient. There's certain places maybe it's a little dollar, $2 cheaper or something like that. You got coupons, but the average pack of cigarettes in the United States is $8. Missouri, from 6 to 12. Well, that's a big difference, right? Yeah, I mean, it's just money. It's just a lot of money, and you like even if you like spend like from like $3,000 to $5,000 a year, it does add up. Um, with these, and I talked about it. I don't get like the thing that I get up in the morning. Oh, I'm gonna have a first hit, first cigarette of the day. I don't remember having that. I actually, really try to get like have more coffee first. I yearn for coffee than than I do for smoke. Those times I had like I just drank coffee and I'm like, yeah, I gotta clean the pipe. This and I was doing something. I just really didn't go for it. I was yeah, I was at the place and they were asking me all these questions. This lady was asking questions. Am I a habitual cigarette smoker? What's the longest that I go for waking up in the morning without touching a cigarette? Like, is it like 5 minutes, 10 minutes, half an hour, an hour? And I was like, and back then I was like, yeah, well, I picked up cigarettes, but like, I'm smoking pipe tobacco, and it's I don't really think like that anymore. And she just tried to mess with me and stuff. And she's trying to, same at the other place, just like, oh, you drink like a 6 pack a day, even, like I don't do that, but it's not about those healthcare people. Uh, it's just with this, like, sometimes I'm not saying go an hour without. I'm just saying I want to have a smoke, but it's just not as addictive as as I think it is. Uh, as I think it is. Oh yeah. It does have a really strong scent. Like I don't think I ever broke up a Newport and smelled it. Newport is a little bit more rough. I don't know what chemicals they put in there, but I remember just having Newport. Like, yeah, you smell it, but it's just rugged. This is a little bit different, and when you get it out of the bag, it does have a good scent. There's other like leaves I found that are just like very like there's blue eyes and just very very smooth. But another one I had, and it's this one. Where is it? Jamaican Frontal. Yeah, this one. There's a couple different types, and I mean, I just love, just to take a whiff of that. This was like, $3, $4 or something like that. I already talked about it. 100% natural tobacco leaf. I did try to mix it with that, but it is just. Actually, I don't think I ever did with that. It's very harsh and it hits just. It just scratches your throat. And then there's the blue ice. I still have it. Oh, it's gotta be like 4 or 5 months old. There's roaches in there. I'm stopping and I'm lowering it. Oh, well, this is like candy. Oh, I mean, I just love this. Blue ice panties for the ladies. And no, I mean it's cost effective in the long run. And I mean, could you see me like riding my bicycle like 15, 20, maybe 30 miles in an hour, this and that, and just swim sweating, just gotta have a Newport. I did that before. It just doesn't feel good. I was like, I don't want to smoke right now. I went like 15, 20, maybe 30 minutes till I cool off, get my lungs breathing right. Maybe then I'll have a cigarette. Even with this, I won't do it like that, but it just doesn't hit me as hard. And if I'm doing something like that, I don't really think about smoking like that. Ah, also, here it is. Really like this. It's a butane. Not too expensive. Oh, I'm running low. I gotta go to the smoke shop and buy another one. It's just, it's refillable, right? The torch lighter. So, I mean, I do use it a lot for this. I have this one, the revolver. I need to charge it up. This one goes by so fast. Maybe I think if you think about it, here, it might have a smaller capacity, right? Like I don't know where it is. I think it's just right here, like right here, and the well, I don't know how to call it, but in the holder right here. So it just it's a day or two, and it just I gotta refill it. This one it lasts much longer. It's just much bigger. It's very convenient. So I like using this one. I like this. This was pretty cool. I used to refill. This one is a special blue. It's got kind of dirty. It's the dirty blue. The Eagle. There's a lot of these that it's called just the Eagle. I think Eagle something, right? Yeah, I have a couple of these, but the torch is the one to use. But and again, you buy it for like the cheapest one, the torch one. I don't know if it's this one, but it's like $5, $6. It's something like 7 or 8, and it's refillable, so you have a light until you like break it or something inside of it just goes bad and it just can't be refilled. But you just gotta look for a good quality, and a lot of them really are, especially like these kind. So yeah, I have a lot of Bic lighters. I love Bic, but it's like I have like 10, 20, 30. No, I'm exaggerating. Let me see. Yeah, maybe like 15, 20 of them. I think they're cool, but I just can't do anything with them until I break them down. But I'm not gonna mess with them like that. And this is it's wind resistant. You just put it on, pop, and it just lights everything up. People have torches, even like this one. This is pretty cool. I didn't buy it for uh, oh, I didn't buy it for my pipe tobacco. I bought it for something else, for melting stuff and smelt and this and that. But the people use those for like cigars, I think. And you have a cigar and just torch it and you just light it up instead of just like having a flame. It's much more convenient. Uh, Even I don't know if hookahs they even use it. I don't know, but I mean you can use it for a lot of stuff. Let's say you're out in the wilderness and you want to start a fire. You get some wood shavings. I was making stuff like this. you know, and I scraped it off. You wood shavings, you get wood shavings. You do that. That would be a lighter. You could use a lighter. But you just do it like that, and it just catches fire. You put a couple of sticks, branches, and you know you build a fire really fast. Military people, which I really like, traditionally they have in the military, they have some metal thing. It just goes and creates a spark. So you put it next to some shavings on little pieces of leaves or something like that. It has to be dry, and then it will catch fire. You know, instead of standing with a stick like that. I always wanted to try that. You know, I mean, that just takes a long, long time. You know, on some caveman stuff. But I mean, the technology is out there just to make things easier. You know, but a lot of times you gotta use technology and you know just put it all together to make it easier and efficient.